Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show you how to clean easily this burn-on mess. This was some potatoes and mushrooms and some other stuff, bacon, that I fell asleep because my timer didn't. I have a timer now that goes off, and so I kind of nodded a little bit. It got burnt, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to get all this off really easy, and everything underneath is going to be good. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some warm water in here, and for the sake of the video, make it shorter, and I'll pour water in here, but normally I would just, stick it under the sink. So you want to just kind of cover whatever the stuff is that you've got burnt on there. And then you want to come back. If it's that badly burnt, I'd say give her 20 minutes. If it's just everyday stuff, 5 or 10. And with this, I'm going to be using the Lodge scraper, so I'll be doing like a little review on that. I have used it once before since I bought it, and they're really good. But yeah, so we'll let this sit here for about 20 minutes, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like in about 20 minutes, and then we'll find out if it's been soaking long enough or not. That way you'll know how to check yours to see if it's ready to be cleaned. Okay everybody, I've let that sit for 20 minutes. It's pretty greasy in there. You don't have to really worry about the water. It's greasy. Alright, so I'm going to carry it on over to here. And this is what we're going to be using. If you don't have one of these, get one. I got them for a couple bucks on eBay. You get 2 in a pack. You get a black one and a red one. The black one's dirty, so you use it like this. You're going to use the bottom part to scrape with. Sometimes I use this too, but this part you're going to hold. I'm going to tell you, it's a lifesaver. I have videos like this where I show you how to clean up after stuck on food, and if you go back and watch those, I'll leave a description right about there, and you go back and check those. I'm sorry, I will leave a link right about there, and you can go back and check those out, and you'll see the difference on how easy this is. So I'm going to go ahead and get some water running. I'm going to dump this, and I'm going to set up the camera. Alright, so after you get the water in there, then you want to go ahead and start scraping this out. And you'll take, like I say, the bottom plastic here, and what I'm doing is leaving a little bit of water, and then I'm going to go ahead and loosen it all up here with my scraper. Not scraping too hard, but it's some kind of poly Scooby-Doo plastic. I ain't selling it. I don't get the money for it, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to help out fellow cast iron lovers. So after that, what I do is I run my fingers along, and I come back and I get the little, if you feel something that's not smooth, then you go ahead and give it a little bit more scrape, because you want to have everything off of your skillet. Before you get the seasoning back on it. Now what I've done while I'm doing this, I got the stove heating up on high. Get it nice and heat up. Alright, looks like I got it all out there. Just run the garbage disposal, excuse me. Alright, so I don't want all that food and junk to stay in there. Alright, see how easy it comes off? Well, that has a lot to do with how you season your skillet. Mine's waterproof. I seasoned it scientifically with flaxseed oil. And if you want to learn how to do that, go check out my videos. But if you're already satisfied with what you got, then go ahead and just do this. If you don't have a smooth bottom like this that you can see your face in, or you will when I'm done, then eventually you'll get to that point if you start using one of these, or you know, some kind of scraper like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be Lodge, even though these were designed for Lodge skillets. And this is a really old Lodge. The other one I was using before this one, it has the made in the USA. You can tell Lodge by the markings right here. There's a word for them, I forget. If Greg, if you're watching, you can put the name for it in the messages. Check out his channel. I learned a lot from him. And so I've got this all smoothed out. Now we're going to bring it on over here to the stove, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this off pretty good. I'm not going to sit there and scrub all my work that I've done in the past off of it, you know, but I'm going to go ahead and just dry it. Dry out the inside really good. Like that. That's all you really need. Alright, so now what we're going to do is you want to let this heat up till you get to the handle about right here starts to warm up. Or if you forget and you see it's kind of smoking, I try to let it get right to the point where it's smoking. But yeah, you want to get it hot. And you want it to dry all this off. I didn't towel dry it because this is a better way to dry it, because you know the seasoning is going to stay in the skillet as opposed to, you know, me wiping it off on the paper towel. Not my original flaxseed seasoning, that'll never come off. But I took an experiment. I threw one of my skillets in the dishwasher afterwards and let it dry. Didn't even rust. That's how serious that stuff is. But go ahead and let it dry, and I'll show you what we're going to do after that. It's pretty hot now. So normally I use lard. I know a lot of people don't keep that because it's unhealthy. I only keep it because, yeah, and don't touch the inside of the skillet like that. It's pretty hot. Alright, so I know you guys don't use lard, a lot of you. I don't cook with it. I keep it just for this. So I'm going to show you how to do it with oil. I don't cook a lot with olive oil, so I've been using it on this. So you want to just dab a little bit in there, okay? After it's dried, you can see it's dry. You want to do it after it's dried. And then you want to grab a mitt. I never come prepared for this stuff. In real life I don't either. I never. So now that this is warm, that's on there, go ahead and turn that off. And if you need to grab one of these, grab one of these. I'm going to grab one because by the time I flip it over, my hand's going to be burning. Alright, so go ahead and smooth this around. Now, you want to use about 2 of these. That way it's easier and you don't burn yourself. I don't want to teach you guys a bad habit. So grab a couple of these, or you know, whatever, and smooth around the inside and come around the back. Do it on the back, because you want to keep all this nice and waterproof and keep it from the elements. And see, that's all you do. Give it a nice little Scooby-Doo around it. You know, wipe most of it off. It looks shiny, but I've really wiped it off. So that's how you do it. And if you look, we can see ourselves in there. That's how to do it. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like cast iron cooking and about 6 other playlists I got, go ahead and check out all my videos. And remember, don't hate, congratulate.